Hi there, welcome to today's video. I'm in sunny Skegness at the moment, absolutely empty, but the sun's come out, so that's lovely. Today I'm going to be testing the Beeline Velo2, and I want to get to Gibraltar Point, which is about 3 miles down there. And I'm going to use the Beeline to actually do it. But anyway, let me just show you a bit more about the app. When you open up the Beeline app, you'll be greeted with this one, which is a little how-to guide. So this is the screen you'll see for navigation. So obviously the arrow shows where you are on the route. And then the route will be a little line, of course, to follow. So follow the line to stay on the route. It will then tell you what sort of maneuver you need to make, left or right. And also it will give you the distance to your next turn as well. So that can be very useful. And when you do go off route, you'll get the little breadcrumbs. So if Beeline can't reroute you, it will follow the line back to the route or tap the right button on the actual unit to try rerouting again. So I'm going to go plan ride. That's exactly where I am. So we are there. I would like to go to, now I'm going to use the pin on this one. And I believe that there is where I need to be. So if I just drop the pin on this screen there, so we've got 5.1 kilometers. It should take me about 16 minutes, 39 meters of up. And yeah, that's a balanced ride, so we'll hit go. That will then transfer over to the unit itself. Let's get going. So I'm on my way now. Got a turn coming up, it just beeped at me. So we've got 60 meters, 50. Looks like we're going straight over there. So 30 meters, so we're going to go over here. Make sure nothing's coming. All right, here we go. Turn left here. Again, so far so good. So we've got just over 1.1 kilometers left to roll. Extremely windy today, so hopefully the audio isn't cutting out too badly, at least. Anyway, a slight turn to the right, 190 meters. Let's see if this pans out. So what it's saying there is a slight turn to the right on the road. That looks about right to me. 110, 100 meters, and we just had a beep at 100 meters. Let's just see what else it does. 60 meters, 40, 20 meters, 2 beeps, 10 meters. That's our turn in the road, so we're now 2.4 kilometers now before the next one. Makes you wonder how big this golf course is. I didn't even realise there was one in Skegness like this. I thought it was just crazy golf. It looks like we made Gibraltar Point. Let's see how accurate this is. Now this goes quite some distance in, obviously. We've still got 1 kilometre, 990 metres left to go. $160, we've got a turn at the bottom here, look. 140. 120 should beep any second. There's a beep. And there we go. There's the finish. 40 meters, that should be the finish there. 20 meters. And there we go. Fantastic stuff. Well, it's got me here, let's put it that way. So it doesn't look like I can actually change the route once I've completed it. I want to get back basically. I've only did one way, so it was from the start to here. I want to get back, but yeah, I can't follow the breadcrumbs back, so I'm going to have to finish this one. So I did enjoy the ride, yes please, it was great. So that was 6 kilometers, and it took me, what, 24 minutes moving time. and I would like to get back to where we were, so that would be just there. Right, okay, so we're going to hit go. 16 minutes is what it says, and away we go. Right, let's get to it. Coming out the car park there from the Gibraltar point, it was a cycle lane, so I thought, you know what, let's take it. Let's see how good this is at rerouting. Currently, it still thinks I'm adjacent, so I'm going to hazard a guess the road is just literally behind these bushes over here and trees. Let's see how long it takes before it reroutes me. Yeah, so alongside the road, I don't think it's actually detected I've made any difference to the route. Unfortunately, this path is running adjacent to the road itself. It still says 1.9, although I hazard that will change shortly. So yeah, let's continue. Oh, it looks like it's spitting me back out on the road. Well, that was fun. In case you missed my first video, I'll just go over the basic specs of this thing. Battery life's about, what, 11 hours, I believe. USB-C charging, and it is quite quick as well, so that's good. Clearly it connects to the mobile phone for the GPS signal, which is fine really. I mean, I suppose a lot of people are asking what's it designed for, because most people who cycle will normally have a proper dedicated GPS unit. So the question you've got to ask yourself is, who is this actually for? This is more to be aimed at people who commute, lots of stops I suppose. People are not really too bothered about stats, but just want sometimes if they are interested in it. I mean, at the moment I'm looking at ETA 9 minutes, 2.9 kilometers left to go. It's going to give me a time as well. That's really quite useful, nicely laid out as well. Let's see what else I'm doing. A steady 18 kilometers, 19 kilometers an hour. I think that there is the bottom is the average. I've been at it for 7 minutes on this one since I left the car park. Granted, it's not a touch screen, it is sort of physical buttons. The buttons itself is on the underside, and it's just 4 buttons, up, down, left, right, but that's all you need. I do like it. I think it's really quite a nice little unit. It could be a little bit cheaper, but then so good everything. I should have turned down there. Oh, that's good then. Right, so it's rerouted me now, look. So it says 80-90 meters past, so it should reroute in a second. Here we go, we've got a reroute coming up here, look. So it says turn right in 50 meters, 40 meters, 30, that's 20. So I'm guessing it means that. We're not going to do it there, we're going to push it a bit more. Right, so the next one's 70 meters, 80 meters. There we go, rerouting. 260, 250. So that's going to be up there, it's going to reroute me, turn right there and come out of the roundabout. So the rerouting seems to be working quite well. Right, so it's the next one here, turn right, then right the roundabout. And then all the way round. Ready for the red light. So the rerouting's done quite well with there. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Not too messy. The Karoo has a bit of a fit when it wants to reroute, and you'll end up fighting it. Well, I do anyway. Not sure on the Garmin's, but I'd imagine they're equally as bad. Or I'll have like a little fit and say turn round. But overall though, pretty good. Right, well, we got 160 meters, 140, 90 meters, 80 meters, destination reached. You know what, really impressed with that. I think that's a really, really good little device. There we go, ride finished, 6.1 kilometers, 18 minutes on that one, averaging 19.8 kilometers per hour. And that is as simple as it gets.